Life in the underground went on as usual for about 2 months. Azrael and I grew older, made new friends, visited the Wild East, and made the acquaintance of a monster in Snowdon named Matt, who keeps rambling about Sands who is actually from the surface. But other than that, life is normal. But there was one thing that kept bugging Dad. He explained to Mom one evening at a hotel just outside Capital City. So far, 7 humans have fallen into the underground unaffected by the barrier, but no monster has ever broken through the barrier and lived to tell the tale. So, what sets humans apart? Well, said Mom, maybe we should investigate the question further. Good idea, he said. I'll call the Royal Science Team. So, without further ado, the Royal Science Society was assigned Project Barrier to Barrier Break. Dr. W.D. Gaster and his science team were put in charge of figuring out what's so special about humans. So the science team had to do some experiments. But the day before that began, Mom talked to Dad Gaster and Gaster's assistant, Dr. Alphys. The talk began when Gaster said, "So the experiments are go ahead to be planned?" "Yes, Dr. Gaster," said Dad. Then Mom said, "I have only one question." "Which is," said Dad, "that the experiments are humane," said Mom. "What does that matter?" said Dr. Gaster. And Mom said, "Because we are beginning to raise humans as some of our own. Asgore, we must remain humane to keep them from turning on us." "Your call," said Dad, not wanting to upset Mom. So the experiments went ahead. As a show of good faith to his subjects, Dad made me the first one, so I was taken to the lab for testing. When I got there, I was put in a chair and hooked up to a machine that looked like a cross between a heart monitor and a seismograph. Then Dr. Gaster turned on the machine. Soon, a series of strange readings began to appear. All the while, Dr. Gaster and Dr. Alphys took notes and analyzed their findings with interest. Eventually, Dr. Alphys said, "Excuse me, Dr. Gaster, but I've found something I think you want to see." And indeed, he did want to see it. Third person POV. Eureka! Said Gaster when he went to report his findings to Asgore. "We found it!" "You have?" Asgore asked, interested. Gaster then explained. "When we were discovering our research, we discovered that there are 6 base soul types that a soul runs on. And I was thinking that if we could somehow figure out which is the most potent, this could be the key to everything."